Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. It's maybe been a little while, and in this video I'm doing a different approach here. It's mainly it's kind of two approaches or two things I'd like to talk about in this little clip, because it is in a way to experiment. I am experimenting more with different ways of constructing or producing material. I'm not saying that I'm trying to make anything professional or anything advanced, not at all. It's only a way for me to understand how on one end, how can I be a better speaker. But it's not about that either. This is mainly also about an idea that I had the other day. Or was it even? Yeah, it's been for a while actually, I guess. Like a lot of my creative projects and ideas, I visualize kind of a bit. And sometimes to the degree that I can't even think or can't even sleep. So this is another approach in terms of when it comes to writing. Writing can be not necessarily only by reading, also by listening. And this is what I have, because right now I'm in the process of building up more of a platform or gathering equipment so I can become a producer, learn how to produce and construct ideas into digital form and everything in regards to music, or even becoming better with video production, for instance. But specifically, I got the idea about maybe make some more writing, but making it into audio files. I found that's nothing new. And here we go. Here's the other part about this video about my book, but we'll get to that in a second. Yeah, it's nothing new with audio files and audiobooks, and I'm not saying anything like about that. I'm just saying it would be nice to make some, like call it bootleg or demos as a way of the learning curve, but at the same time making products for that. Not necessarily to sell, just having like different chapters in life that look back when learn. For example, I learned during the time I learned to record. I mean, everything that I have on this channel is completely made by whatever I had convenient. So imagine having a little bit more of a better equipment, then also making products of that, so you can look back on the evolution of what I learned. Just an idea that I had. And then the whole idea about making album covers of that, which will be also a artistic approach that I also have ideas for. So we'll see what I go with that. I have a lot of creative ideas that not always they make it. That's fair. I think it's good to have a lot of ideas, and you cannot expect all of them is gonna be a finished product. I'm just visualizing making poetry, for instance, and making a series of demos, and in the meanwhile learning along the way how to produce, making maybe even some background sounds, music, some easy programmed music beats, synthesizer, maybe put in some guitar to that, and then over that it's a line of poetry. I have those kind of thoughts right now, and like I mentioned, that will be a learning curve for future music recordings. Enough said with that. Now on to what you see here in front of you. The reason this is in a way to promote, I guess, but it's more importantly for me it's to actually reach other INFPs. Because INFP, when I wrote this, my channel, some of you may know that this channel is also a lot of INFP related content, not purely, but a lot of it. And I researched sort of as a insider but also as an outsider of different communities, because INFP communities, yeah, I believe it is kind of different. It is big and strong with many different themes which I wrote about in this 14 chapter book that are of interest for INFPs. Everything from, you imagine, INFP on friendship, family, INFP on love, INFP on creativity, spirituality, nature, inspiration, motivation. I have a lot of chapters here of themes containing, I guess, data which a lot of INFPs talk about and find of interest. And then obviously my approach to it a little bit, it's not to say it's a book about me, it's more a book about the community, and I happen to be an INFP, so it's written sort of through me, but from other INFPs, if that makes sense. And yeah, obviously I got some personal examples in here also, I guess. But then also, the book is not only for INFPs, although it's specifically for INFPs. I believe many other people that are either interested in what I have to say about this or in general about these topics that I bring up in this book. Many people can find INFP philosophy kind of valuable, I believe, and even to some extent even helpful, I guess. Yeah, that was a quick little video about that, so I'm not gonna uphold any more of your time here. I just thank you for taking time and listening, and have a look down below for the link.